if you're making prospecting phone calls, then this software is going to make your life a lot easier. Let me show you why. It works in a browser. It's the goyaPhone. There's nothing to install. Here we have a list of prospects that we're going to call, and I'll show you how they get there in a minute. Here we're on Kenneth Scott, and to call, we just press the dial button. It's ringing. The call goes through the internet through your browser, and when a person picks up, by default, it's considered a prospecting phone call. Sometimes it's worse, it's the voicemail, and you press voicemail, and sometimes it's a real sales call. You book it in as a sales call. And just like that, we've made the phone call, we've qualified the phone call, and we've saved the phone call in the software, in the call history, without any manual data entry. No manual data entry. Here you can mute the call, unmute the call. When the person receives a call from you, what they see on their caller ID is your cell phone number. That way, if they call back, they'll call you back on your cell phone and you never miss a call back. We click hang up and we're done with the call. Now the other thing we do when we're prospecting is we're sending emails, follow-up emails. We click the email button. Here you can select an email template. So we're going to choose this one. Welcome on board. This one's going for Kenneth Scott, so we're going to put Ken. Press send, and the email sent. And you have the email history in the prospect information. So here you have the lead information. So on the left here you have all the prospect information, and on the right all the sales history with the emails, notes. So you can put a little note here. The call history, the appointments, and the status history. For the status, you can say, well, this prospect is hot, cold, warm, and that'll help you to remember it later. For the appointments, you can move your mouse over the appointment button and use a shortcut. And if somebody tells you, well, call me back in an hour, you press +60, confirm, the appointment's booked in just 2 clicks. Very efficient. Now, of course, you have a full appointment editor if you need to, right there. When you're done with the lead, you just move to the next lead. Dial, it's ringing. Voicemail, all right, book it as a voicemail. Hang up, next lead, dial, all designed to make it efficient and so that you're less stressed while you're prospecting. It's a prospecting phone call, we're just going to hang up. So that's for the cold calling phase of prospecting. But as you know, what matters in sales is the follow-up. So let me show you how this works here. You've made some calls this morning, so you have all your call history in the software. Everything's neatly organized. And you want to call back all the people where it rang but no one picked up, or it was busy, or it went to voicemail. So with the goyaPhone, you press filter. All the ones where it rang, it was busy, it went to voicemail. Now, how are you going to do this if you don't have this software? Every time you call someone, you have to book in the phone outcome, the call outcome. Ringing, busy, not busy, sales call. And then after you've done this for an hour or two, you got to go back through the pile and say, I want to call back this one, not this one, not this one, not this one. Filter them all manually and then dial them manually again. What a core. But with the goyaPhone, you press load to phone, and they're in the dialer. The 64 leads, where you call them this morning, and it was a voicemail. You want to call them again, press dial, it's ringing, and that's a voicemail again. Hang up, move to the next lead, and you get the concept. There are some other functionalities I could show you, for example, this one. So this is for some more advanced follow-up scenarios. Show me all the leads of all my lead sheets. Not the new ones I don't know anything about. Not the DNCs, the do not calls. Not the gold ones that I've already converted. So I want to see the cold, the warm, and the hot. The ones I haven't talked to in the last 2 months, for example. The ones I've kind of forgotten about. But the ones I've had a conversation that lasted for more than 5 minutes. So people have had some interesting sales call. And in fact, they were even willing to receive an email. So now you press count leads. And the software finds the 3 leads that match these criteria. That's kind of like the memory for salespeople. You're able to find a needle in a haystack. Ron Walker. And you realize, oh yeah, I forgot about it. But now with the goyaPhone, you're able to remember him. So now you're probably wondering how you're going to get your leads in the software. I'm going to show you that as well. It's very easy. You go to Leads, Import Leads. We're going to start with an Excel file. You press Select File. We're going to choose this one. Here we have our spreadsheet, so we're going to choose the English one. And click on the first row of data. So the leads are below and the column headers are above. Confirm, yes. We're going to import them in a new lead sheet. I'm going to call this one Test. Create the lead sheet. Confirm. And here on top, you have a sample of your spreadsheet. And to import them, you just drag and drop like this. See? Drag and drop. Last name is here. We have an email. Now the phone number here. Now the phone number here, it's a US phone number. This is working on a British account, so the phone number is here. You're going to select United States, +1. Okay. Click and drag and drop. You see how quickly you can do it? If you have business information, you can enter it here, the business name. We also have an office phone, so we're going to do the same thing. Manual country selection, United States. The phone number is here. We're going to add a little label. This is an office phone, so manual label entry. Call it the office phone. What else do we have? We have the address. You see, drag and drop. That way, you don't have to worry about the layout of your spreadsheet. You can just grab any Excel spreadsheet and it'll work. State, and what else do we have? Last one, the zip code. Country, same thing. And we're just going to leave it blank for now. You could add little notes in a column. You could choose custom fields, which means that you can import any kind of data. We're going to press preview the leads. And you can see the leads on the left here. Analyze data. It look for duplicates. Press import leads. Load to phone. And you're done. And that's how quickly you can get started on the Goya phone. I recommend you go for the free trial. That way you'll be able to compare the Goya phone with what you're using. And I think that the Goya phone is probably better than what you have. I think you'll end up making more phone calls. And perhaps more importantly, you'll be a lot less stressed about prospecting. And you'll get more sales. I think if you try it out, you're going to like it. Thank you very much.